Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. On the Bitcoin chart, we've seen towards the end of the, US New York session, I should rather say, because crypto is running 24/7 anyway, but towards the end of the New York session, we've seen a bit of a rally, quite a substantial intraday reaction, and seems like we might see a bit more consolidation that could actually extend into the weekend. And let me take you through the wave count and the structures and if the bears are still in control, as they appeared to be today. And also we had the initial signals already on Thursday when the price topped here in a three-wave move, right? So quick reminder, this is only an intraday update. I covered the daily chart in my first video today, I think it was. I will do it again tomorrow. So if you're interested in the daily chart, check out the previous video or just subscribe, and tomorrow I'm going to cover it again. That's for the context, but here just sort of an end of the day update as we're heading into the weekend. Let's talk about the bearish structure and the bullish one. Maybe we start with the bullish one. This is really unchanged, still valid. Here in the bullish wave count, we completed a larger degree fourth wave on the 5th of August. This fourth wave started in March and might indeed have bottomed on the 5th of August. However, upside movements not convincing at all from the 5th of August low. We have a three-wave rally in what I label wave 1. We have a three-wave pullback in what I label wave 2 in white. This here can't be a third wave because it's corrective, it's also too short, but it could be an A wave of wave 3. Then this pullback was a wave B. Possible, but the proportions don't really look great, and it's also a probably 5-wave move. Alternatively, and some of you suggested that, and I did have it as a blue count on the chart before. I just don't want to have too many counts on the chart. So alternatively, a flat correction is possible as well. A, B, C. That is possible, but we haven't seen any impulsive move from the lows. So yes, I mean, whether I call that a C wave rally next or a third wave, within a larger diagonal after a running flat, whatever, doesn't matter so much. What we need to see to suggest and confirm that the bears are giving up control is a break above the resistance levels. We want to talk about that, right? But of course, the white count is still valid. The white count hasn't been invalidated. And the white scenario is the one that will send us in 5 waves to around about 70K plus. Let's first see, however, if we can break any resistance really, right? So this is still a count that's on the chart. It's not unlikely. It has become less likely due to the short-term downside bearish setups that we've seen. But it's not invalidated, it's not unlikely, it's still on the chart as a reasonable scenario. So I've got let's say, I'm watching for 2 counts, So one where a fourth wave bottomed in August and we are on our way to new all-time highs. It's just extremely choppy. I can't trust this move until we see further price action that really confirms the bullish thesis, and we can really only expect further upside as per the white count towards 90 to 100K if all 5 waves complete. And then we can watch for a 3-wave pullback. That would give us a great setup with a support zone, and then we can look for higher prices from there. That's the white count. In the yellow count, we are watching for a short-term bearish scenario in which the wave 4 is still unfolding. It can take us into the region between 43 to 49K. That's also not necessarily bearish. It is short-term bearish, but it would still allow for a recovery to new all-time highs from there. But I would need to see some kind also from that low, a 5-wave move up, followed by a 3-wave pullback to believe that we are turning around and then starting a rally to new all-time highs. Only a break below 43K will clearly unlock bear market potential. I have to say though, already a break below the August low, and with that a confirmation of the yellow count, will increase obviously bear market potential. Very, very important. So the yellow count seems to be in control. At least it seemed to be in control earlier. Why? Because of the 5-wave decline into the August low here. Okay, not the August low, the end of August low, here the Wednesday low. 5 waves down. That in itself isn't clearly bearish, but the 3-wave rally that happened afterwards is more clearly bearish. Okay, so that was a 3-wave move up, and then we've seen another 5-wave move down, 3 waves up. I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's too small, but yeah, but that because of these 5 waves to the downside, these sequences, right? It's the yellow scenario seems to be in control. Now, what we want to do now, we want to take a look at the key resistances and invalidation points for the bearish scenario. That is important so that we know when the bulls are taking the lead again. Before we do that, I wanted to remind you that tomorrow I'm going to send out our weekly newsletter. This is our MCO weekly newsletter. We send it out pretty much every week, not always every week, but most of the time it's every week. This is the one from the previous week. There's a nice introduction. You get some news about MCO. There was a NASDAQ update, updates about any special sessions. We had a mindset article. We covered Tron. Yeah, I don't cover Tron on YouTube, but we covered it last week here with a Tradingview chart link. We covered something on Twitter, some featured membership content, YouTube content, featured website content, all sorts of stuff, right? So there's lots of value in there. So if you're interested in that, check it out. It's a link is in the description for the free newsletter. It is completely for free. It also gives you an outlook for the upcoming weeks, or let's say the next trading week in terms of important dates, financial data that's coming out and so on. So if you see any value in that, check it out. We are definitely going to build on that further in the coming weeks. It's I think the 13th that we're now going to send out, or the 14th newsletter. And yeah, I mean, looking at the bearish counts here, the decline today, I think it ended in 3 waves. So I've labeled that as overshooting B wave to the downside. Wave 1 down, that was a 5-wave move. This here could be a wave 2, still pretty much of a messy flat correction. Doesn't really look normal. That B wave was did overshoot a little bit too much, but it's valid. What we need to be aware of is that this wave 2, so this immediate 1-2 setup to the downside, it will be invalidated with a break above the 61,250 level. Yeah, here the 29th of August high, and will already become less likely with a break above 60,630. In that case, then a larger wave 2 could be unfolding, so it would still be a bearish setup, just with a larger wave 2. This one will become less likely above 63,430. So if the bulls can break above 63,430, that might put them back in control. And these are the updates about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.